Thomas was working hard to pull his coaches Annie and Clarabelle across the island. He was trying his best to keep time, though it was hard due to all the current repairs that were going on. Unfortunately, big engines such as Gordon did not appreciate his hard work. "What time do you call this, Thomas?"
12 o'clock, give or take a few minutes.
"Give or take a few minutes? Why, being on time and following correct railway procedure is not something to be easily excused, and being 1 minute late deserves a punishment."
I was trying! It's not my fault!
It is 12:02 now, Thomas, and there are no excuses for late behaviour on the North Western Railway. We have timetables to keep, rules to follow, laws to respect.
It's not my fault!
I suppose not. Silly little tank engines like you are not very good at pulling proper trains, not like big engines like me. You should stick to dirty trucks with Percy. And it's a shame that not every big engine is good at doing his job. Look at Neville and Molly and Murdoch, so happily degrading themselves with trucks when they should be pulling lovely coaches like proper engines. Stick to dirty trucks, it's all you'll ever be good at, you silly little engine. Remember the timetable. Later that day, Gordon saw Thomas and Percy. "Afternoon, you silly little tank engines. What are you doing here?"
Working hard as always.
"Working hard? Ha! If you work hard, then why are you always late?"
Leave Thomas alone, Gordon. Anyway, it's better being late than being too early.
Being too early? The silly little things that you engines come up with. Honestly, there's no such thing as being too early.
I wish Pip and Emma hadn't left.
Agreed. Them going only meant Gordon's ego went big again, and Rebecca is so soft on him that it's no use at all.
That galloping sausage will get what's coming to him one day.
Believing himself too good for his friends, Gordon decided to sleep at the Little Western instead of Titmouth. The next day, Gordon left the sheds in a hurry, thinking that he was running late, when in actuality, the other engines had very different timetables, and he was going too early. His driver and fireman didn't stop him. They had just the same ego problems that he did. "A few hours late for the morning, Woods, James?" "No, it's the morning as usual." "And so, my friends, I was saying there is no man as great as myself, Emile Dmitri. Obviously, we all know you're perfect, which is why I want you to join in on our plan." "Well, since you are so kindly asked, I will join your project, Mr. Ben." Meanwhile, Gordon raced down branch lines and through sidings.
"And the fishing village is going perfectly. Thanks for asking. How are your trains going on the main line?"
"Oh, they aren't bad, really. I know ways to get a pleasant, comfortable, relaxing train without too much talking, even if I do have to avoid certain engines."
"Indeed. Even I will admit working on a Calm Island Heritage Railway is much nicer than it was when we worked on British railways."
Gordon turned on his brakes as soon as he went into the station, but it was too late. He went too fast and crashed into Arthur.
"Gordon, what are you doing?"
"Being early. Of course."
"Being early? You shouldn't be here for another 4 hours.
"Being early. Of course."
Being early, are we, Gordon?
From then on, Gordon realised not to be rude to the other engines about times, ever again.